Well, it looks like Japan, a fairly traditional society, is changing. A government survey shows that for the first time that more than half of Japanese people support working mothers. But on the flip side, 40% of people still think women should stay at home once they marry or have children. Mayu Yoshida takes a look at the difficulties facing Japanese mothers.
Eriko Inoue was a successful sales representative at one of Japan's biggest banks. But after giving birth to her son, she's now worried about when she can realistically pursue her career again. Like many mothers in Tokyo, Eriko is struggling to find a daycare for when her maternity leave ends.
I initially wanted to end maternity leave in a year, but I have to push that back because I can't find a daycare. I'm also worried about my career options after the return date because I definitely can't work until 10 p.m. like I used to.
Eriko says there are about 500 children in need of a public nursery school in her neighborhood alone. Nationwide, surveys show there are 23,000 on waiting lists, with parents in Tokyo worst hit. And while the Tokyo metropolitan government has increased the number of facilities, it's just not catching up with the demand.
The impact of a huge population influx from rural areas to Tokyo and an increase in dual-income couples are making it harder for us to shorten the waiting list in Tokyo.
Double-income families could boost Japan's economy while the workforce shrinks. The International Monetary Fund predicts that if women join the workforce at the same rate as men, the national income would rise 9% in Japan, 5% in the US, and 27% in India. But Japanese mothers are not fully entering the workforce.
Many people are leaving jobs after marriage, birth, and also looking after their parents. That's a big blow to the economy when the productive population is already low.
Long working hours and networking based on after-work drinks are still considered the best way to climb the corporate ladder. Majority of young women here in Japan wants to continue their career even after marriage. But in reality, 60% of women quit their jobs after giving birth to their first child, citing long working hours. And the country's tax system still favors households with stay-at-home moms. So if Japan wants to fully utilize women in the workforce, a lot needs to change. Mayu Yoshida, Tier 2 World, Tokyo.